Hi, I'm Chris Otis. I'm the Executive Director for the Children's Relief Nursery in North Portland. And I just want to say thank you, Senator Wyden, for your recent yes vote to reauthorize SCHIP. We very much appreciate your support for all the children and families in Oregon, but certainly we appreciate what you're doing now and what that has done for children and families out here at the Relief Nursery. We are a child abuse prevention program working in North Portland with very young children, kids under 5, and their families, kids and families who are living in some very desperate, often very, very difficult and challenging situations. Families come to us because they need a variety of supports. And these are families who are living often in poverty, very much worried about housing, certainly worried about where they're going to get their next meal. And they come to us so that we can help them deal with some of those issues, but really help them develop a more solid and a supportive family life for them and their kids. One of the things that we do out of this facility, and we work with over the course of the year probably 250 children, and that would represent about 150 families. One of the things that we do is try to connect them to other resources in our community. That may be a social service agency so they can access some other services. It might be to an educational resource, or it might be simply to talk with a health provider. A lot of our families come here and they are lacking lots of things, but certainly health care and medical coverage is one of them. So by your vote, you've simply made our job easier, but more importantly, you've made life better for the kids and the families who come to the Relief Nursery. So we appreciate that support, clearly appreciate everything that you're doing for kids and families in Oregon. Thank you.
Hello, Senator Wyden. My name is Sue Sumter, and I am the Patient Services Manager of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I would like to thank you so very much for your vote for reauthorization of the 2009 SCHIP bill. This is going to make a huge difference in the lives of our families who are fighting cancer for their child. This means that more children can be insured, and it's one less worry for the parents about how they're going to pay for their child's treatment. Every 3 days, a child in Oregon is diagnosed with cancer, which has a devastating impact on the families. And now there's one less thing to worry about because these children will have health insurance. Children diagnosed with blood cancers have 2 to 3 years of treatment, and so this is not just a question of health insurance coverage while the child is in treatment for their cancer, but really also for the rest of their life, because they have to have ongoing medical checkups for the long-term complications that can occur because of chemotherapy and radiation. So on behalf of the children in Oregon who have cancer, and my son is one of them, so on behalf of all of those children, thank you so very much for reauthorizing this bill.
Senator Wyden, thank you very much for your recent vote to reauthorize SCHIP. My name is Linda Nilsson-Solares, and I'm the Executive Director of Project Access Now. Project Access Now is a nonprofit organization here in the Portland-Vancouver metropolitan area that connects low-income uninsured patients to volunteer physicians and other healthcare services. We work with over 2,100 physicians, and in the last year have connected about 1,000 people to volunteer care. This is equal to be about $2.5 million worth of charges during that time. And our goal is that next year we connect 2,500 patients to volunteer health care. What we're really about is trying to make it easy to access health care and easy to provide charity care. And we're grateful for the work that you're doing on the federal level around policy change. And in the meantime, we're connecting people to healthcare today and building the relationships to be able to help implement the good healthcare policy that we are confident will come out of Washington, D.C. in the near future. Again, Senator Wyden, thank you very much for your vote, and thank you for your advocacy on behalf of the vulnerable in our community.